Hey, what's up, everybody? This is DJ Now, and this is going to be a short video, or short, relatively long. I don't fucking know. I'm going to be talking, so it might be long. I tend to ramble, but this is going to be a video showcasing some of the pictures that I took at Anime Weekend 2012. That was in Atlanta. Me and Curl both went, and as you can see in this picture in the background, that's me dressed up as Toby from Naruto Shippuden. And pretty much me and Curl, we went to the dealership room. Not dealership room, but the dealer room where they were selling all the stuff, and then we seen a cosplay booth, and I decided since Krill dressed up as Steve during Dragon Con, take off this damn hood. He dressed up as Steve during Dragon Con. I decided to dress up this time, and this shit costs so much money because right before we left the Anime Weekend, I checked my bank account, and then fucking Xbox took $25 out for Xbox Live the day of. So I don't know, that was money I was gonna spend on shit. And then this whole get up with the cloak and the mask, it cost like $61. So that was a big chunk of change that I had taken out of my but it was fun nonetheless. It was worth it. I had the cloak and the mask, and I had the afro to kind of fit the damn shit. But other than that, I didn't have nothing else. So you can see my blue jeans and my shoes, but it was still a lot of fun, man. A lot of people stopped me to take pictures. I was posing with a lot of different people, and it was so much fucking fun. I only went to 2 conventions so far, Dragon Con and Anime Weekend, and I had a blast at both of them. So next year, because we pretty much started at the end of convention season, I think Dragon Con and Anime Weekend was like the last ones being held in Atlanta. So hopefully next year we'll be able to do more, or go to more or whatever, depending on how my money's looking. But I plan on going and doing more of this stuff. Like, this is me. It's Toby standing next to another guy who dressed up as a different persona of the character that I was dressed up as. He was Madara, like the old school version. So he's all purple. He had the fan and everything. It was just so much fun, man. Here's Gangster, Dark Magician. I think this guy was like the first person I took a picture of when we walked in. I just seen him. I was like, fuck yeah. But we seen so many fucking like crazy ass cosplays, man. It was so much fucking fun. So I'm just gonna show off a couple pictures. We'll talk about some of the stuff. Well, I'll talk about some of the stuff that we seen, and then you guys can just check it out. Here's a Dark Magician Girl, and I don't know who she's supposed to be. Dark Magician Girl 2. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know fucking Yu-Gi-Oh like that. But she had gave me like a pamphlet, and I guess she does like what was it? It's like, I'm sure some of y'all play Yu-Gi-Oh. It's like card sleeves, right? And she'll draw pictures for the card sleeves of like sexual anime characters. It was ridiculous. I was like, oh god. So I talked to her for a short period, and then left. There's a picture of Cloud from Final Fantasy VII and Black Widow. I don't know if they was together or not, because they not. Normally when couples go together, they dress up as like similar shit. But they was together talking, and I was like, hey, can I get a picture? She just walked up to the side, and I was like, I'm getting you the picture too. Never missed a chance to take a picture of a girl. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Here's a picture of a guy dressed up as Kenpachi. This was in a dealer room, where they're selling all like the merchandise and shit. At first I was like, it was 2 dealer rooms. It was an art dealer room, which I can tell this one was the art one because you see like the pictures and stuff in the background. This guy dressed up as Ness. I think that's Ness. Yeah. So I seen Kenpachi. He's from Bleach, one of my favorite animes. So I decided to take a picture of him. Did a good job. He even got the fucking hair. That's ridiculous. Here's this Pikachu card that I seen while I was walking around, so I decided to take a picture of that. And then here's some of the art and stuff that they had. They had posters, fucking DVDs, fucking figurines, manga, everything. Like, it was fucking there's so much shit there, man. I swear, that's why I was like, the entire time we just walking around seeing all these people and stuff like that, I was like, I fucking wish I was rich so I could just buy all this stuff, because this is so fucking cool. Like, in the back you can see this is like one of the cosplay booths where they're selling like hair and coats and stuff like that. So you can dress up. It was cool because I didn't have nothing to plan, but that was like just a spur of the moment thing, and I was like, fuck, let's do it. And I just dressed up as Toby the entire time. It was funny because I seen a bunch of other people dressed up in the same robes and shit. Get out of here. Anyway, it was insane. Like, it was so many people there, but funnily enough, it wasn't like Dragon Con was like way more packed. Like, the streets outside was packed. Get the fuck out. Damn it. Technical difficulties as always. But here's a Solid Snake. I think you've seen, was it him? No, I think it was another Snake in the Portal video. It's funny, you can't take a picture of him and there's like fucking angel wings on in the background. That's not the fucking like background the Snake should have. It should be like something badass, not just fucking angel wings and shit. But you seen another Solid Snake during the Portal video where he was standing next to me while we was all looking at the dude's costume. It was ridiculous, man. Like, it was so many cool damn cosplays. And then this guy, I got a story to tell real quick. So this guy dressed up as Rock Lee. He's also from the same anime that I dressed up from, right? So him and his friend, they walk over. Hey, is that guy Ash or something? I think he Red. But anyway, this guy walks up to me. He's like, "Oh, can I take a picture with you or whatever?" And then I was like, "Yeah, I guess." So him and his friend walked up, and then like he was just with Rock Lee. So he's like, "Oh, you Toby," and stuff like that. And then because I was the fucking villain, so he was like, he said something to me, and I was like, "Yo, taijutsu is not enough." But taijutsu pretty much is his hand-to-hand combat, which is what the character he dressed up as is all about. So he was like, "Oh," this friend was like, "Oh," he said, your hand-to-hand combat ain't good enough." And I just said it as a joke because I don't know, he was having a fun time. And then he was like, all right, let's see what you got there. So he like did a jump and spin a head kick, just to show off. And I was like, motherfucker. And he was like, "What you got?" And they all looked at me. Krill looked at me, and I was like, nothing. Like, I was in that fucking tight ass fucking robe. I couldn't do shit. So we just joked around for a little bit, and then he posed, and he did that pose, and I decided to just take a picture or whatever. And it was funny because he was like, "Hurry up, I can't." Like, I guess people came over to ask him to take a picture, and I decided to take one too. And he was like, "I can't hold this pose so much longer." Than Krill, I'm mad because he told me this afterwards. He was like, "You should have grabbed his foot and then been in the picture and act like you had caught his foot." I was like, "Yeah, that would have been a perfect one to top off his fucking bullshit. You made me look lame in front of people because I ain't got kung fu karate skills." But anyway, this motherfucker. All right, another story. Like, every time I see a picture, it just reminds me of a story. At least some of these, the early ones, was just pictures I took. But Slender was there, and I'm sure some of you guys seen my videos of Slender. Oh god. That was embarrassing enough. But we seen a bunch of guys dressed up as Slender. It was this guy who I seen a lot. I can't really tell because there's a bunch of them and they have no face, but I think I seen him a bunch of times. And then there was like a father and a son dressed up as like Big Slender and Little Baby Slender. And the funniest thing about these guys was that they would be following people. Like him, I think when I took a picture of him, he was following like an old woman. He just walking behind her, she just walking and talking and stuff like on the phone, and I was like, "Oh god, he gonna give her a fucking heart attack." And she had turned around, she was like, "Oh shit!" It was fucking hilarious. So all the time we just walking around, I keep spotting Slenders just walking behind people without them noticing. It was fucking hilarious. It's funny how Slender caught on so fast, man. It's just the power of the internet, I guess. Here's another picture I took. I look so fucking weird, but it's like with a bunch of people from Naruto, and I was like, "Hey, can I get in a picture with y'all?" So I did, and they got like. Who was he supposed to be? I don't know. He was one of the fucking ninjas from Killer Bee Village. You got Jiraiya, Choji, and then you got Kakashi, and then you got Naruto's father, and then the fourth Hokage. Then you got me standing off to the side because I couldn't see. Like, the problem with that mask is that I couldn't see shit on the left side of my face. Like, I couldn't see nothing. I was walking around. I think I smacked the woman in the head. Like, I had put on my mask and shit. I think it was like when I first dressed up, I put my mask on and everything, and then I was like, "Yep," and I was gonna put on my badge. So I lift my arm out to fucking see if it was hanging on, and I smacked it in the head. And I turned around, and I was like, "Oh shit, what the hell did I just hit?" And I see out the little peephole, and she was like, "Ah," and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm so sorry." She was like, "Well, this ain't the first time it happened to me today. It's all right." And I was like, "Dang." She laughed it off and walked off, so it was cool. But I felt bad. I just smacked the woman inside her head. Well, yeah. So I took a picture, and I couldn't see where I was because I can't see anything over there. So I didn't know how close I was, if I was even in the fucking picture. But I was all off or whatever. It was funny, but yeah, it's. I just look so fucking stupid. But whatever. I had a lot of fun. This guy dressed up as fucking Zabuza from Naruto. There's a bunch of guys dressed up as Naruto. And I guess I had joined the pack. But yeah, I've seen a bunch of crazy shit. I think this is Cloud from the Final Fantasy movie Advent Children. I'm guessing. I don't know who he is. Another Cloud, maybe. Deadpool. I see so many Deadpools. But I gotta take at least one picture of Deadpool each convention. And I took one at Dragon Con, and I took one at Anime Weekend. So I just pretty much walking around taking pictures of people, some more posters and stuff from different animes and whatnot that I seen while I was walking around. I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'll take a picture." And one thing I want to note is that I finally figured out what was wrong with my camera. Because if you notice in like the Dragon Con pictures, you can see that little silvery feel inside of a lot of the pictures, and I found out what it was. It's just some stupid ass setting that I didn't take off. So I got that buffed out, and then I was able to take good pictures. And there's a Super Saiyan 3 Goku with some Dragon Balls. I think they're like little cookies. I didn't know what the fuck they was, but I had to stop him. I fucking love Dragon Ball Z, and he was happy enough to take a picture, so it was cool. We got an Ichigo from Bleach, which is another cool costume because I fucking love Bleach just like the other guy earlier. He's from Bleach. This is Sub-Zero. I don't know what weapon he got. I don't know. I'm a weird type of person where I'm like, everything got to be color coded. So he was Sub-Zero. He was all blue, and he had a weapon that was all green. I was like, is this his weapon? I don't fucking know Mortal Kombat like that, but I was seeing him walking around a lot, and I was like, fuck, I gotta take a picture because his costume looked pretty goddamn cool. Some Kingdom Hearts cosplay, which was pretty cool. I think me and Krill was walking over to find. We was looking for the ballroom, like the grand ballroom, because there was a panel going on. So we was walking around looking for it, and then we walked past them, and it's like a bunch of not Final Fantasy, but Kingdom Hearts guys and Final Fantasy guys. You can see in the background, you got like Roxas, Sora, the fucking, I don't know, Tron guy. I don't fucking know who that is, but you know, it had a bunch of people, whatever. And then when we walked over to the ballroom, even though it was the wrong one, we seen people like in lines, and I was like, what the fuck? Why are people in lines? And it turned out that they were getting ready for the ball, like they was having an anime weekend ball, where you know they would dance and dress up in suits and shit like that. So they was teaching people how to dance, and we were sitting there watching like, what the fuck's going on? And the funniest shit happened. So it was like a line of guys, and then apart from them was a line of girls, and they was all staring at each other. And then the guy was like, all right, you know, time to get together and get a partner, and it will teach you how to dance. So they all walked together, and then they all got like a partner, and then they had like start separating, and it was one guy just by himself. Like it was because it's funny, you know, you see them just collide, and it was a big group of people, and then they go back, and then there's just one guy standing there with no partner, and he was just looking around, and I was like, oh damn, that's got to be embarrassing. I just see him walk off. I was like, that was so fucked up. But funny nonetheless. I wish I had video of that. Actually, I do think I got video of that. I don't know. I got videos. I might show some of those, like with the Portal video and shit like that. But here's the links from Four Swords. I think it was a bunch of female links. I thought it was pretty cool because I fucking love them, The Legend of Zelda. So I decided to take this picture. And then another dark magician, I guess his head was his head, but his hat was about to fall off. This guy in the background, he's like, I do not approve of this. Like, he just looked upset. Have fun, motherfucker. He just looked miserable. And then you see this new ball swap. Anyway, so the next picture, we got the Batman crew, which I walked by, and this is at the front of the, like, we was in a hotel, and this was at the front where you can get your badge and everything, like you pay for your ticket, which is one of these badges. And I seen them, I was like, fuck yeah, I gotta take a picture. So you know, I fuck love Batman, so took a picture of Batman looking all serious. He's like, yeah, I'm legit, I'll fuck you up. But this is another picture of a girl dressed up as, I'm guessing, Korra from The Legend of Zelda. You got blurry Luigi in the background trying to sneak on by. And then I have no idea who the fuck she is, but they were just fucking, I don't know, jumping all over each other. So I was like, oh, I gotta take a picture of this. I think that's a fucking dry in the background, but he's all cut off. What else? We got an Amon from Avatar. I couldn't have set that up better. We got a Pikachu girl. I have no clue who that is. And then somebody else in a Koski cloak, like the one that I had on. This was in the dealer room again. We got a Mad Moxie from Borderlands 1 and 2. And I had to take a picture of this. Yeah. But anyway. But let me just go on and stay on that one too long. But anyway, it's Static Shock. I took a picture of him. This was kind of blurry, so I took another one. And this dude, I don't know where he got a suit, if he made it or whatever. We had the lights and shit. It was fucking ridiculous. So I had to take a picture. Static Shock, when I grew up, it was a show that I watched a lot. But when I go back and watch it, I like can't. I don't know. It's just so fucking like stupid. Yeah, Shaq in it and shit. Anyway, I'm the Shaq Attack. But yeah, he had a cool ass Static Shock costume, so I thought that was pretty cool. We got the Minecraft crew. Me and Carell had walked by them, and I was like, Carell, you should have wore your fucking Steve shit. You could have posed with them and shit, even though it would have been two Steves, but whatever. So we got Steve, a pig, and an Enderman. And it was funny because it was like, you know, they all had the box heads on. So I was like, me and Carell was like, I wonder how this girl look. She took off her box head. I was like, damn, she fine as fuck. I guess Steve and her was together. I don't know why she dressed up as a pig though, but whatever. Maybe it was ironic or something. Then we had Jill. Another funny story. It's alright. She had dressed up as something else the day before, but then like the second day she was Jill, and she was doing the surprise boxes, which is this shit behind them. So you would buy a box for $15, and in the box will be random items. So you would buy a box, and then you just get some shit. Carell bought like a bunch. Like he bought the first one, it had like a Gears of War 3 canteen, and then like some cards from some weird card game or whatever. Then the next box he bought was it had like a little girl's toy and a manga, and then he bought another box which had a Gears of War 3 hoodie in it, which I was mad because he got a hoodie and shit, but he got a Gears of War hoodie and something else, and I was like, damn. So she had dressed up as Jill Valentine. I guess Little Bears dressed up as Chris, but I don't know, she was pretty cool. Even though Curl's pissing off because he was just like, I want to get the box at the total bottle. So she had like, she was going to take off all the boxes on top to get the one bottle. But he was like, nah, I ain't gonna be a jackass, whatever. She was like, alright, because you about to piss me off. Here's a Stein from Soul Eater, another one of my favorite animes. And I seen her while we sit down taking a break, trying to get something to eat. Kakashi versus Zabuza. I don't know if this is the same guy from before, but another good cosplay. Some art that we seen. This was in the art dealership room, and it was so much cool fucking art. I gotta show you. Yeah, I gotta show some of the shit that I bought. I'm mad because Kirill should be here too, so we can show all the stuff that we got at Anime Weekend, because this was so much fucking shit. Well, I'll show off the stuff that I got, the art, the books, and all this stuff like that. I didn't buy no t-shirts this time though, because I was fucking poor after this. But this is another cool piece of art. I think Kirill bought this one, which is the Invader Zim Lion King picture, which I thought was fucking hilarious. Like, I just love the expression on girl. I fucking love Invader Zim. I'm so mad that that show just didn't continue for forever, because it was genius. And then here's a picture of Garrus Vakarian, and I wanted to buy this one, but I bought another Mass Effect picture, so I just took a picture of this one, which I feel kind of bad, because the art, God, he was so fucking cool. Like, me and Krill, we went up to talk to him and shit, and we was just talking to him. We was looking through his art to figure out, you know, what to buy, because his art was the cheapest. It was like 5 for one picture, 10 for 2, 3 for 15, and then 4 for 20 or something like that. And I was like, oh, this is great, because everybody else was selling their pictures like 1 for 15, and then 2 for 30 and shit. So I was like, this is kind of too expensive for me right now. But he was selling shit cheap, so we went over there, and his art was cool. Look at this fucking Garrus, man. This is fucking great. For $5, I was like, dude, you're a fucking genius. Because everybody was at his shit. Like, first day was just me and Kirill, and we looked through all his books, because he had a book for a TV show, a book for comic books, a book for video games, and a book for movies. And each book had a bunch of art in it, so you can just look through it and figure out what you want. And we just talked to him, making jokes and shit. And I was like, dude, I wish I was a fucking millionaire, because I'll be buying up all your fucking posters. And he was like, I wish I was a millionaire, then I wouldn't have to do this. And I was like, yeah, true that. But I was like, I don't know how you don't have a job. And it was him and his girlfriend, and they both like were drawing. And then they had their pictures, and you can tell which one was his and which one was hers, because all of her pictures was like really feminine men. So like you'll have like Batman and Robin, they have like real defined lips and shit, which are all like glossy and glistening. And I was like, ugh. So I just bought mostly his stuff, but the art was cool. There was a bunch of different shit we seen. There's a Freddie Mercury I just seen. I figure, damn, Krill would enjoy this picture, because you know we both big fans of Queen, and it was just funny to see him walk around. And then a bunch of other people in the background blurring and standing there. Another Joker that I seen. I gotta take pictures of every Joker I see. I think that might be, yeah, that's Krill. I didn't even know he was there. I can notice him because of the stupid ass work hat he had. But yeah, so it was a bunch of different stuff. Another Stein and a Medusa from Soul Eater. And now I guess that's the last picture. Here's some food that we ate. I don't know why I took them pictures. Well, I want to take pictures just to commemorate the whole adventure. And then the last day Anime Weekend, after we left, we went to Longhorns and got something to eat. We ordered the same thing, so I took a picture of his plate. And then as you can see in the background, Krill, he's wearing a shirt that he had bought during Anime Weekend, which is a Minecraft shirt, where it says "Punching trees give me wood," which is like, it's like the first thing you learn in Minecraft, and it's also like the funniest shit, and it's always like the most recurring joke, which is like punching trees give me wood and shit like that, and it's hilarious. I don't know, but it was a lot of cool shirts and cool stuff like that. Here's some cheesecake that I bought, and I think that's the last picture. I think so. So we just ended on me looking like a dumbass, but so that's pretty much all the stuff from Anime Weekend. A bunch of stuff went on, a bunch of stuff that I didn't mention, but I just wanted to run through that and let you guys see some of the pictures and shit like that. This video is going to be long as hell, but whatever. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. This is DJ Now, and hopefully I'll be back recording stuff soon, because I know I've been going for like a fucking month. But you guys will be seeing more stuff from Anime Weekend, and eventually more commentaries from me soon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys later. Peace.